What's going on, guys? Yeah, hopefully it's not, the wind's not too loud to lift the visor up. Had to get out and get some miles today, man. Guess what the temperature is here in Mississippi today? Right now, it is 65 degrees. High today is going to be 70. High tomorrow, sunny and 74. Man, I had to get on the road. Well, look, guys, we're going to talk about something today. We're going to stop up here. We're going to talk about, you can hear me better. We're going to talk about what I learned riding in 2024. We'll find us a spot. We're going to talk about this. Alright guys, just stopped here along the Natchez Trace. This little pull out. Got a couple of picnic tables, a little grill. You could stop here and have a picnic if you wanted to. If we expect to see some deer out there in the woods, you may see some before it's over with. But so I'm gonna turn around here and maybe the shadows won't be too bad. Alright guys, I'm gonna talk about today some of the things I learned riding in 2024. I'll try to make this as short as possible, and I'm not gonna say 5 things I learned. I didn't even really count them. I just kind of went over some stuff that I picked up from traveling last year, and just want to share that with you guys. So one of the things I learned in 2024 was that it's great to travel with friends. Now when we went to Knoxville, up to Traveling Tall's Run to the Hills 4, O and X were able to go with me, and I've taken trips solo before, short trips, and that's great. As you guys know, you can go at your own pace. You can stop when you want to go. You don't have to set up a time frame with anybody. You know, you don't have to wait on this or that. You don't have to wait on anybody to go to the bathroom or disappear for 20 minutes or take a phone call or whatever. You can just go at your own pace, and I really enjoy that. You know, if you decide to leave early, you can leave early, no big deal. But it's great traveling with friends, man. That was a really good experience, a great trip going up there with X and O. We had a great time together, a great time of fellowship, camaraderie, and you know, just having meals together, riding together, having the experience together. It was really enjoyable. And you know, in the future, taking trips with people or solo, I'm open to either one. But we get along good. We worked together for a long time before we ever started riding motorcycles together, so we know each other, and that was a great time. You know, another thing I learned in 2024 is, and this is kind of a small thing, but there's a lot to see in your own state. You know, I want to take rides to different places, but I realized that there's a lot of places, a lot of roads within the state of Mississippi that I haven't seen, that I haven't ridden. And most of them, if I look up roads that are best roads in Mississippi for motorcycle rides, majority of those are kind of in the southern part of the state. So it's not really, you know, I have to plan a little bit to go do that, but there's a lot of areas in the state of Mississippi that I hadn't seen, roads I want to ride, and I'm going to try to do some more of that this year. Hopefully take you guys along and maybe show some different roads, some different attractions, if you will, destinations that we can check out. But I do want to try to do more of that this year. Another thing I learned in 2024 is that y'all know that the motorcycle community is just absolutely great. There's no other community like the motorcycle community. But what I learned in 2024 is that there are great people in the YouTube motorcycle community. Now, I didn't really get started in YouTube till probably close to the end of 2023. So last year was actually my full year of being involved in, creating content and conversing with people, talking to people, meeting some people. But there are some great people in the YouTube motorcycle community. Some people that I've conversed with and just commenting on their videos, them commenting on mine, channels that I support, and people that support my channel, and just really got to meet some great people, come in contact with some people like my guy Jeremy out in Utah, ATC Jeremy Rides. Haven't met him yet, haven't met Bogey Biker yet, but we comment a good bit back and forth on each other's videos. Looking forward to meeting him one of these days. There's some other people I was fortunate enough to meet with people like Jeff Williams from Buffalo, New York. Met Free at the same time, his friend from up there. Kelly B. Glyden from Texas, TD 205 from Alabama. Let's see, hadn't met him in person, but T-Bone from Rolling with T-Bone. Man, there's just a great group of people in the YouTube motorcycle community who really support one another and encourage one another, and it's an uplifting thing, man. And you can get on here and you can become acquainted and friends with people who are all over the country, and that's a very unique thing, and I really enjoyed that this past year, and looking forward to hopefully meeting some of you guys in the next year that I hadn't met yet. And some of these people, Traveling Talls Run to the Hills event, there's a lot of YouTube content creators that go to that event, and that's where I was able to meet Jeff Williams and TD 205, Kelly B. Glyden. There were some other people there that actually I learned about their channel really from going to that event, so I wasn't following them at the time, and I didn't get to meet them in person like Two Up Journey Junkies and Big Herc 80. But man, it's just a great community. Another thing that I learned in 2024 was that I need to improve my riding skills. And why do I say that? We all know, that we can all get better. Nobody's arrived. We all got practicing that we should be doing. But at that event, at Run to the Hills 4, there was a spot that I'll try to put a clip of it in this video, where we ended up going to a destination that was full, parking lot was full, everybody couldn't get in there, because that day there was probably 150 or more bikes that were going up there, and everybody had to turn around. So we got in this spot where we were going to have to make a U-turn, and if the road had been flat, I probably wouldn't have thought much about it, and I would have just went ahead and made the U-turn. But where we were at, the road was kind of slanted down toward the left. There was gravel at the edge of the road, a little parking area. There was cars parked there, other motorcycles parked off the side of the road. There's people waiting to come the other direction, and I was a little concerned about making that turn on that incline of the pavement. And actually the way I've been going was a decline, and I thought, well, I overthunk it. I overthought it is what I did, and ended up kind of duck walking the bike back, and ended up getting the turn made there. But that let me see that I need to improve my riding skills, so if something like that comes up in the future, I'll be comfortable just going ahead and making that U-turn. And it could be a spot like that was just out of convenience, or that was necessary, where you didn't have a choice, you had to do it. Or it could be an instance where you have to do that in order to avoid some type of danger or bad situation. So got to improve my riding skills. All right, guys, next thing I learned in 2024 is that as far as content creation and videos, I want to step up my game. You know, there's a lot of folks that are putting content out there that, man, just watching their content inspires me to want to be better, to want to do better, and make better content, which I've always enjoyed watching Full Throttle Hog's stuff, the films and documentaries that he makes. Man, some of his cinematography and editing and stuff, it just blows my mind. Of course, I know he knows what he's doing, and he's done it for a long time, and he takes a long time editing his videos. And I've already mentioned him, but my bud out in Utah, ATC Jeremy Rise, man, his every video of his that I see just keep getting better and better. And a lot of other people that inspire me as well. But I want to do a better job at making more entertaining. I want to do a better job at making more film type content, you know, and really got to learn some stuff and just try to get better with every video that I do. Thank you guys for enduring through the trial and error and trying to get better. Another thing I learned, guys, was that whatever ride you want to take, whatever you want to do, man, don't put it off. You know, we could have a place that we want to go, a ride we want to take, something that we want to do, and we could say, well, I really don't need to do it this year. I think I'll just plan it and do it next year. Man, you know, we're not guaranteed tomorrow. I've seen people. I had one of my first cousins just passed away recently. Now, he was older, but you know, you never know when that time's coming. And I have a friend of ours has been a friend of my wife's for a long time. This lady had some health issues that were unexpected at a younger age, and man, we just never know, you know, what's coming. You know, like I said, we're not guaranteed tomorrow. We're not guaranteed next week. You can plan something this summer. We're not guaranteed this summer, but definitely not guaranteed next year or 2 years from now. So whatever you want to do, plan it, man. You know, take the trip, do what you want to do, go see what you want to see, and don't keep putting it off. And guys, the last thing that I want to mention that I learned in 2024 is that I want to take more rides. And, you know, the trips that I went on this year, although some of them were shorter trips, I was able to see some stuff, you know, in my own state, and able to go out of town for a few days, you know, and take other rides and see stuff that I've seen in the past, but never from my motorcycle. And I want to take more rides and see different parts of this country. And some of that's limited, you know, by time off from work and finances or whatever, because that stuff's not free. But I want to see more stuff. I want to see areas in this country and different landscapes, and just travel, you know, meet people, meet up with people from YouTube, meet up with other content creators, enjoy the company of other riders, travel some miles, see some, you know, cross state lines, see some stuff. And I'm planning on doing some of that this year. And maybe, you know, I'll do more of it every year. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, but definitely want to take more rides, man. It's a great time. You got to balance that stuff with responsibilities and normal everyday life. You know, I get that, but I want to try to do as much as I can and see more of this great country. So, guys, that's about it. The points that I wanted to cover that I picked up in 2024. And maybe I should have been sitting over here the same time. I changed seats, changed picnic tables. But anyway, that's it, guys. Yeah, you leave down in the comments if there's something in particular that you guys learned from 2024. Man, leave a comment down below if there's something that you picked up that you want to share with everybody that you learned in 2024 from riding. Maybe something you hadn't realized the year before, or just something that came to your attention. Give us some thought. You know, I didn't think about it until the other day when I got thinking about that, and some things that I picked up from the year and wanting to share that with you guys. I'm like, we really ought to do that every year. I ought to do that every year. You know, can just kind of look back at the year. What did I experience this year? What did I learn from it? You know, a lot of us who create videos, I mean, we'll go back and kind of do a recap of the year, different places we went and stuff that happened. But I got to thinking, you know, what did I learn from that? So give it a thought, guys. Kind of come up with at least one or two things that maybe you picked up. Let me know in the comments, or don't. You don't have to share it, but think about it. And you know, think about what you want to learn or pick up from 2025 as we get into heading into the riding season that hopefully is not too much further away. Looked up today, you know, I said the temperature today was 65 and the temperature tomorrow's, well, the high day is supposed to be 70 and 74 tomorrow and sunny. Today's February the 2nd. Crazy. It'll get cold again, you know, so I'm just taking this opportunity to get out and enjoy it. And I'm actually getting hot in this. I'm gonna take this off. It is still a little cool out on the road, but anyway, look around here, guys. This spot, it's got some traffic going by. Not a bad little area. Pull off, enjoy some rays. With some quietness. There's a loud vehicle going by. But that's it, guys. I appreciate y'all watching, and like I said, leave a comment down below about what you've learned, and looking forward to the riding year, man. Y'all get out every chance you get and try to get some miles. For those of you up north, maybe the temperatures will warm up, salt to get off the roads. Hope y'all can get out soon. But you guys stay safe out there. We'll catch you guys in the next one.